Here's the screen. Here's Larkin. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
And for LaVine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, LaVine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Brooklyn with the ball. To the paint, here's Young. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Larkin kicks to Bogdanovich. Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jones kicks to LaVine. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Young. Larkin kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Miller against Jones. Ring shot on the way. Muhammad grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line of the net, Nemanja Bjelica. To the 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Nets making a change here. Karsov's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Young with the stuff.
Elevates and powers in one-handed.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Pass to Bjelica. The shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Larkin. He dishes it to Karsov. Miller outside. Nets passing it around. Here's Larkin. Jang defending. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
It's Bjelica. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Karsov passes to Larkin. No good on the triple.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Pass to Karsov. He kicks to Young. Miller with a wide open look. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Here's Levine. He feeds it to Jang. And Muhammad has it in the corner from past the arc. That's good.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Larkin dishes to Karsov. Miller, that's for two. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Bielitsa's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Muhammad. Oh, the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Larkin, defended by Jones. Larkin kicks to Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jones, the pass to Muhammad. That's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out to the wing. Pass to McCullough. To the wing on the left. Pass to Miller. Young dishes to Larkin. Screen by Young. Lets the three fly. Larkin can't get it to go.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Net shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. There's the feed to Young. It's Miller on the wing. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And that one's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Young, a screen on Jones. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Brook Lopez is checked in for McCullough. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Bielitsa. Lopez kicks to Carson. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Larkin, the pass to Young. To the inside. That's good for Miller, the assist from Thaddeus Young.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Outside, Jones. At the elbow, Pekovic. And a strong finish with two hands.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Screen by Young. Here's Larkin. Rebound by Dang.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Levine. The dish to Pekovic. A beautiful reverse layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Larkin, banked in off the glass.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Outside, Jones. To the paint. And Zhang kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Zhang. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Larkin. Lopez, a screen on Jones. Larkin dishes to Lopez. Off the iron that time. Minnesota's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And the jam by Levine.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Lopez a screen. Feeds it to Young. Drills the baseline jumper. Young's got 36.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Jones drives in. Lopez with the block.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Ricky Rubio. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Lopez, a screen on Jones. The pass to Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Well, Lopez has been great. He's got 32 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Lopez. Now here's Jones. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the left wing from downtown. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Lopez, a screen on Jones. There's the double team with Pekovic. And he gets it to go. And that's 36 points for Brook Lopez.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ricky Rubio. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. Kenny, what did you think?
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.